Sawyer hollow fiber membrane water filters are revolutionizing how water is treated all over the world. They're fast, extremely effective, sustainable, and millions of people are drinking, cooking, and cleaning with water from the Sawyer filter every day. Sawyer's hollow fiber membrane water filters are comprised of U-shaped microtubes that allow water to enter into their core through tiny micropores while trapping the bacteria and protozoa on the outside. The high volume of tubes creates an enormous surface area, which results in a very high flow rate and less cleaning. First, use a drill bit to cut a hole about 1.5 inches from the bottom of the bucket. You can do this by hand, but if you have a power drill, that will speed up the process. After cutting the hole, make sure to remove any loose pieces of plastic, as these could lead to a leak in the seal. You want to keep the hole raised at least 1.5 inches from the bottom of the bucket in case the water is turbid or muddy. This allows the dirt to settle on the bottom of the bucket rather than going down the hose. Next, take the male fitment and insert it through the hole on the inside of the bucket. Place the rubber O-ring on the male threads. Then screw the female fitment onto the male threads. Then take the filter hanger and slide it up the back side of the filter. Screw the filter onto the hose and hang it on the side of the bucket. If you're using a larger container like a trash can, you want to use the kit with the 3-foot hose instead of the 1-foot hose. You'll need the extra length to hang the filter on the side of the trash can to turn the filter off. Sawyer filters will remove harmful pathogens from any freshwater lake, stream, river, well, borehole, contaminated tap, or rainwater. In addition to filtering out all the harmful bacteria and protozoa, the filter will remove the turbidity from the water. However, the more turbidity you can remove prior to filtering, the better. Since these filters are 0.1 micron absolute, they'll never reach a point of failure where they'll allow harmful bacteria to pass through. They'll simply slow down or clog, which means they need to be cleaned. Sawyer hollow fiber membranes are rated up to 40 psi, so you're hardly challenging the filter when it is attached to a standard 5-gallon bucket that produces about 2 psi with 1 foot of tubing attached. Since the fibers are so robust, you can backwash them with high pressure and restore them nearly to their original capacity. First, you want to reserve a pint of filtered water, then use the included cleaning syringe to suck up some filtered water. Next, make sure the bucket is empty and remove the filter from the tubing. The drink spout can be removed and you will find an opening to insert the tip of the syringe. You always want to backwash your filter outside away from your clean water source. A good place would be into the dirt where the sun will kill off the bacteria, or into a latrine. The first syringe full of water you force back through the filter you want to be the most forceful, so you don't create paths in the fibers that water will flow to on following syringefuls. You want to repeat this process several times until the water coming back through the filter is clear. This screw on-off filter can also be used attached to a standard water bottle, attached to the Sawyer squeeze pouches, or attached to a faucet with a faucet adapter accessory. You can also attach multiple filters to a larger container for even higher volumes of water. The flow rate of the filter is determined by a combination of 4 variables. Head pressure, which is the distance from the top of the water to the filter, altitude, the higher the altitude, the slower the flow rate, how clean the filter is, and the filter itself, since there are slight variations between the filters. The 0.1 micron filter attached to a standard 5-gallon bucket with a 1-foot hose is capable of filtering up to 295 gallons of water per day at sea level. No, the filter will not remove chemicals, pesticides, or heavy metals. It will remove bacteria and protozoa.